is your Marijuana Money Minute. We're so excited to let you know that we have set the date for our next event. It is going to be in Chicago on May 7th. Go to www.greenmarketsummit.com for more details. The state of Colorado reported that in 2018, marijuana revenue came in at $266.5 million. This compares to last year's 2017 amount of $247 million. On Wednesday this week, Congress held a hearing on banking services for the cannabis industry. This is the first hearing to be held by the new Congress that will begin tackling the issue of banking for cannabis companies. This week we got earnings from Aurora, Cannabis, and Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth reported after the close on Thursday, and here's their numbers. Aurora Cannabis reported an increase in revenue, but huge losses. The company said its net revenue rose 363% to $54.2 million. That's over last year's $11.7 million. However, losses jumped a whopping 3,179% to $237 million versus last year's gain of $7.7 million. Now, the company said most of this was due to adjustments on approximately $190 million of the company's derivative investments. Apothecarium, the dispensary out of San Francisco, was acquired by TerraSen Corp for $118.4 million in cash and stock. This includes 3 retail dispensaries, 1 vertically integrated cannabis operation that also includes cultivation edibles and the edibles brand Bahala Confections. Green Growth Brands entered into an agreement to gain access to 108 prime shop locations in U.S. malls owned and operated by the Simon Property Group. If you don't know, Simon Property Group is the largest mall operator in the country. They are planning on opening a chain of stores that will sell CBD products under their Seventh Sense Botanical Therapy brand. Barney's New York is opening a luxury cannabis shop at its Beverly Hills store next month. Bloomberg said that it will be known as the high end, and they'll be partnering with Bevo on that effort. Now, since Barney's isn't a licensed dispensary, they cannot sell cannabis. They'll only be able to sell accessories like pipes and rolling papers. They will, though, have lots of information on Bevo products. The Supreme Cannabis Company reported a 359% increase in revenue to $7.72 million. This was a 50% sequential increase over the first quarter, and nicely enough, the company is trimming its losses by delivering a net loss for the quarter of $1.55 million versus a loss of $2.03 million for the same time period last year. And that's it for this week. I'm Deborah Borchardt reporting for the Green Market Report from Times Square.